Let me tell y'all something. Hassan Campbell is dealing with pain. That he is not fully healed from yet. And trauma as well, too. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you something. This hip-hop thing in the industry, the music industry, is definitely not what I thought it was about. You know, something I've been wondering. Regardless of all the antics, the meltdowns that Hassan Campbell has been having as of late, I still feel sorry for the brother. So I don't want this video to be taken as disrespectful. I once spoke to him in the past on Instagram. And even the blog I did years ago, I apologized to him about. Because I really felt sorry for what he went through, what he experienced as a child. For people to say that, oh, you knew what you was doing, you know, why you kept going back. Now Hassan has said that he looked it up to this man, African Bambaataa, as a father figure. I can understand from a psychological standpoint, because you're not really, like they say, you're not fully developed as a young adult until you reach 25, right? I don't know all his history. So I don't know if he graduated. I don't know if he dropped out of school. I know he was in and out of the prison system. But y'all gotta and I'm not trying to justify anything. All I'm saying is not everybody thinks like us. Everybody's different. What I wish would have happened is he would have went and got help. But he probably did that, and a lot of people didn't believe he was even going through that. In my family, if something were like that to happen, oh, they gonna get at you. First, we need to have this talk. Everybody got to be around, including the one that's being the accuser and the one that's being accused. Well, back then, that's how it was. I feel like when grandmas passes away in every family, in my opinion, grandmas, the grandfathers, but mostly the grandmothers, when they pass, they go on to they ascend to the other side, the spirit realm. The family dynamic just breaks apart. Everybody just doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all experience that? Have any of y'all felt like for those that lost your grandma and she, it was her time and she left, the creator called her back home. Do you feel as though when she left, your family was no more family gatherings the way it used to be? You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just everybody just, they just dwindled away. Everybody just faded away into their own world, and you'll hear from them here and there. You might have family gatherings here and there. I know the paganistic holidays, I don't know about y'all family, but my family used to have fish fries, like type of parties. It used to be lit, and my auntie always was on me, like, you better be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was always on me. And then her friends were on me. So I always had to be there, even when I didn't want to be there. And I had to look my best. You know what I'm saying? But they fed you good, though. They made sure you ate good. And everybody was having a good old time. They in the kitchen, smoking, playing cards and drinking. While you with your cousin arguing about, who gonna sit where when you want to play the video games. Whatever, all type of stuff. And remember, aunties and grandmas, they always had the plastic on the couch. They would never let none of us eat on that couch, boy. They didn't no, you better get a chair. Don't be sitting on my couch. I get it now as I'm up in age, but I used to hate that back in the days. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. the family would come together like as a meeting. You know what I mean? Like a town hall meeting, like that type of vibe, or a round table meeting. And we got to know what's going on. So that's why when you finally did say, hey, this happened to me, you had to be 100. And if we caught you lying one time, it'd be hard for us to believe you the next time. Now, I don't know his family dynamic or what happened. I believe he said in one of his videos that he told his moms and she didn't believe him or something, allegedly. Said something to that degree. Now, when Hassan Campbell, right, came into this world, meaning like the internet world, and he got interviewed by Star and others, and that made him, gain his following because everybody felt his pain, right? Somewhere he changed up and started focusing on celebrity gossip. Now, some of that I do like that he does, because he do be saying a lot of truth. But then sometimes, like the meltdowns and the rhetorics and the antics, I can't get with none of that. And that's what turned me away from it all. I'll just dibble and dabble here and there. Once it starts to turn into a circus, I'm out. No disrespect to the homie, but that's just how I feel. No disrespect, Haas. But yeah, I wonder why. And I know that because if you listen to him sometimes, he'll have a meltdown where he'll even call out the hip hop community. I feel like he feels slightly jaded, that he thought when he did this and he put a face to the name, that everybody was going to give him his support. Now, the Zulu Nation, according to the reports, they cut ties with African Bambaataa. It's crazy, man, because he's like one of the founders of hip hop. Until this day, has he even made a statement in regards to this? I mean, what could he say if it's accurate, if it's the truth? What could he say? And then when it was time for Hassan to take him to court, why didn't he do it? And he chose not to because, in my opinion, he felt as though he would be labeled a snitch. But let's ask this question. If a man was once violated as a child, and he now wants the person that violated him to pay for what this person did, when it wasn't consensual, and this person violated them, right? Took their manhood away from them. Are they a snitch if they go to the authorities, whether it be a civil suit or criminal suit? Are they a snitch? If it wasn't consensual and the person violated them, because everybody says, no matter of fact, how I said it started happening when he was 12 in one of his videos. I'm going to say allegedly again, but I'm just going by the video that I saw. But most people be like, yo, at that age, now I ain't gonna front. When I turned 12, I started running the streets. I started hanging around certain groups of people, you know what I mean? Because they was in my community. But anyway, you do have somewhat of a conscience, but it's not the same conscience that you would have past 25 in your 30s. Now, I know a lot of people in their 12s, 13, years of age, they would be moving around like they're 40. That's why a lot of young youth pass away, or something happens to them to where they get taken off this planet very fast because they're moving like they're grown-ups. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of our fathers and their fathers had kids at a very young age, because they wasn't the age they was. They were more advanced than us. You know what I mean? I'm getting off subject. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, I wonder why didn't KRS-1, and they both from the South Bronx, right? They both from the Bronx. Why didn't KRS-1 did his due diligence on whether or not Hassan was telling the truth? And if he was, why didn't he stand by Hassan and said, hey, did you hurt this man, African Bambaataa? Did you do the things that he said that you did, the vicious and wicked things that he's claiming that you did. Is this true? I wish he would have gotten a video with Hassan Campbell and said, I stand with you, my brother. We're going to see that you get justice. And the hip-hop community's got your back. Boy, that would have been crazy, right? That would have been dope. But that never happened. And I truly feel, and I truly believe that that's why Hassan Campbell, he feels betrayed. Because he too was once a part of the hip-hop community, but from the background part of it. Because you seen his picture on the Tribe Called Quest album? That's crazy. We never knew that he was one of those people on, what was it, the back of the album cover? Or was it, I forget, or the album cover. Anyway, I know he feels jaded. You know? But I just wonder, why didn't KRS-1 have his back? And then he called him, or what? He called Hassan an agent. He was one of the main people that called Hassan an agent and said he was sent out to take down Bambaataa. But why? Bambaataa's been like cold as far as the music industry goes for decades. He hasn't been really putting out nothing. I don't think that Hassan has been lying. I think he told the truth. And I think somewhere he got turned out. You know what I mean? Psychologically and allegedly. I think somewhere he lost his ways of who he was. You know what I mean? Now, as far as him going back, why he kept going back, he probably had nowhere else to go, and he felt like, well, I already then got violated. See, this is tough. I don't want to talk like that. It's just tough, man. I've never been violated. At one point, I almost got violated. I'll tell y'all that story another time. Anyway, I went over my 10-minute mark. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I just hope that one day this brother can heal. But he got to go see something. He got to seek some type of help, man. So, listen, even if it doesn't help, at least try to go get a therapist. Get off the internet for a little while and at least try. Because that's the first step. The second step, I don't want to tell him to walk away from his religion. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep that off the books. That's entirely up to him. But it's like, you got to seek the Most High, man. At the end of the day. That brother has not healed. Even if he gets on here and says it, he's going to have another meltdown. He's been doing this for years because the wounds and the trauma won't leave him alone. Them demons haunt him because he's running from the situation that he needs to get help. And I truly believe that Doggy Diamonds was trying to like help him. He was trying to let him know, like, look, fam, you're doing too much. You need to get help. We all are traumatized, especially if you grew up in the inner cities, poverty, the ghetto, the slums, the hood, the projects. We are all traumatized. We're all traumatized about something. I don't trust many people, so I'm a humble, quiet introvert. Give you the shirt off my back. If you say you hungry, what you want? You want number 3? Yeah, let me get 2 number 3s for him right here. I do things like that. Anyway, it's your boy Donnie. I went way over my 10-minute mark. I always got so much to say. It just be, I got a lot to unpack. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And answer those questions for me, man. Do you think that KRS-1 should at least had a sit down with Hassan Campbell? Whether it be off or on camera. It would have been better if it was on camera. But at least that. But it seems like he stood with African Bambaataa, allegedly. But it seemed like that. And I rock with KRS-1. But over the years, he's been doing certain things I don't agree with. But I do like that he didn't go to the 50th year, the hip-hop 50th year anniversary for the Grammys. I'm with him on that. I don't even know why people still entertain the Grammys. The Grammys was never for us anyway. It's your boy Donnie. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm I'm out. On to the next video. Holla. And I hope that one day Hassan Campbell can find some type of peace. You know? Yeah, I'm out. Cheer.